Nick Suttle and Jasmine Bigby. Excuse me, and Brenda Corsi. All right, now it's time for you Wildcat fans to make some noise because it's the starting five of your Franklin Central Wildcats. At guard, number 21, Evan McCutcheon. At guard, number 10, Tristan Lunsford. At forward, number 3, Jesse Miller. At forward, number 42, Oshie Baker. And in guard, number 15, Camille Logan. Wildcats coached by head coach David.
From the right to the left of your radio dial is another Queen candidate. Jesse Beller will jump. 3 of the starters were Queen candidates for the Lady Wildcats. As Spencer Borders stands in, ball is in the air. It is controlled in backcourt by Lunsford as she'll walk it across the timeline. McGuire on her. I'm sorry, Bolden. McGuire's her middle name. Bounce pass over to McCutcheon, out to Lunsford. She'll bring it to the top of the circle. Drifts to the right side, comes back into the middle to Beller. Jesse holds the ball over her head, bounce pass over to Baker. Baker looking underneath, now puts the ball on the floor, comes to the top of the circle over on the left side to Beller. Beller back to Lunsford. Tight defense by Bolden. Lunsford around the arc, goes in for the layup, puts a shot up, rolls no good. Baker gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled.
Nice rebound.
Called on Ann McGuire Bolden. That's her first, team's first. Oshie's first shot, kicks off the back of the rim. She'll have another. Second free throw in the air, got that one. The Ladycats take a 1-0 lead. Bolden with the basketball as she brings it up the floor. Lunsford on her. Now she goes to the left side. Gives it up to Williamson out front. Williamson looks to the right. Still looking to the right. Comes to the right side. And Lindsay, Abigail back out to Williamson. Williamson trying to get in the lane. Almost stolen. Bolden jump shots on the way. Bounces no good. Battle for the rebound. Key comes up with it. Blocked by Beller. Taken by McCutcheon. And the Ladycats down the floor. Lead pass to Jesse, puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound as McCutcheon going after it with Bolden, and the jump ball will give it to the Lady Cougars. Bolden will inbounds it with Williamson in backcourt with her. And McGuire will come on down the floor as Williamson brings it up. Goes to the left side, Lovin on her. All the way in, has the ball slapped away, but recovers and puts it up and in.
A little luck involved in that one.
Yep. The Lady Cougars take a 2-1 lead. Ball is slapped and taken by Hines. Hines gives it off to Lindsay. Lindsay brings it across, gives it up to Williamson. Williamson to the top of the circle to the left side to Bolden. She loses the handle on it, taken by Lunsford. Tristan all the way down, shot rolls no good. Rebound went to Lovin. She put it up no good, and a whistle and a foul. And the foul goes against McCutcheon. That'll be Franklin Simpson's first. Evan with her first. And Bolden will trigger the inbounds. They'll bring it the length of the floor. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. 2-1 the score. As Williamson brings it across the timeline. Right side to Bolden. Top of the circle to Lindsay. Lindsay dribbles to the right, gives it up to Hines. Jessica looking underneath. Bounce pass out front to Williamson. Williamson goes to the left side, tries to get in the lane, kicks it out to Key. Key back out to Bolden, top of the circle, in the corner to Williamson. Williamson drives the baseline, puts a shot up, whistle and a foul. And the foul is called against Lovin. That'll be Tamia's first, team's second. And Williamson will go to the line to shoot 2. Reckon he doesn't realize that was our queen and he's not supposed to call fouls on her
I
tonight?
don't know.
Williamson
Standing
gets the
pretty
first.
close, I'll just tell him.
Williamson gets the first. It's a 3-1 lead. Make it 4 as she gets both of her free throws. Lunsford will bring it up for the Lady Wildcats. Down 4-1. Up to Lovin. Nope, that's Carver into the ball game. Over to Lunsford, now to Lovin. Lovin in the middle to Baker. In the baseline to Jesse. Jump shots up, no good. Williamson with the rebound for Logan County. Lady Wildcats out of position or got blocked out. And jump ball as Baker ties Key up. Jump ball will go to Franklin Simpson. 5 minutes exactly. Bolden to give a little irritation in backcourt. Now she backs into front court as Lunsford crosses the timeline. Goes to the right, spins at the top of the circle, off to Carver. Baseline to Beller. And a whistle and a foul.
Hey, 33!
And Key will be called for her first. That is the team's second. Looks like the refs are going to call this a little tighter than they called the boys' game. Looking to get it inbounds is Lunsford. Comes in to Baker. Back to Lunsford on the baseline. She brings it out to the top of the circle. She's going to reset the offense as she backs it almost to midcourt. Goes to the left side, bounce pass over to Lovin. Lovin holds the ball over her head, now to the top of the circle, and Beller to the right side in Lunsford. Tristany looks under, comes back to the top of the circle to Carver, underneath to Baker, puts a shot up, banks no good. Ball's being batted around. Jesse comes up with it, a whistle and a foul. And that foul is called against Key. That'll be her second, team's third. And Prince is in the ball game for the Lady Wildcats. 34 into the ball game. She decided just to go off the bench and go in to play.
Yep.
33!
I think that's Kennedy, Nichols Kennedy. Inbounds pass comes, Prince can't hold on to it. It'll be out of bounds to Logan County. Williamson will bring it up. Walks it across. Lovin on her as she moves to the right side. Gives it up to Lindsay. Lindsay to the top of the circle in Bolden. Bolden can't get in, gives it to Williamson.
Wow.
Williamson, left side, it goes to Hines. Jump shots on the way and got it. I'm sorry, that was Lindsay. It's a 6-1 game over halfway through the first quarter. Over to Beller. And a foul. On Bolden, and that is Bolden's second. So 4 fouls on the Lady Cougars and 2 on 2 of their better players. Baker back on the floor as Prince will go to the bench, and coming into the lineup for the Lady Cougars is Carly Alvis. And Bolden will go to the bench. So the 2 girls with 2 fouls are now on the bench for Logan County. Lunsford waiting to inbounds it. Comes in to Carver, back to Lunsford. She gets double teamed, gets it to Jesse just inside the arc. Jump shots on the way, no good. Run down by Carver off to Lunsford. Lunsford drives in the lane, pulls up, jump shots on the way, no good. And Baker gets the rebound. Brings it out to Lunsford, drives in, kicks it in the corner, Lovin for 3, no. And the rebound goes to Williamson of Logan County. Lady Wildcats with 3 attempts, couldn't get it to fall. Williamson, as she crosses, calls the offense. Tried to go the pick and roll and stolen by Lovin. Off to Carver, over to Lunsford. Oh, Carver wasn't looking, but she looked just in time to get the pass. Lunsford with the basketball. Lob over to Jesse. Jesse back to Baker. Baker's jump shot's on the way. Bounces. Good. Finally a field goal, and it came at 2:45 in the first quarter. Long pass down to Lindsay. Stolen by Baker. Baker spins, gets it in the front court, pulls up, gives it off to Beller. Jesse puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Kennedy, and out of bounds off of Franklin Simpson. Brittany Garrett into the lineup. And Evan McCutcheon back in for Franklin Simpson as Carver will get a rest. Two of them standing out of bounds, and Frankie Williams points it out to him, and Hines tosses it in. Williamson brings it across. Still dribbling out front, goes to the right side to Alvis. Top of the circle to Lindsay. In the corner to Williams. Williamson puts a shot up, doesn't hit anything but Baker's hands, and the Ladycats on the run. Tristany bounce pass over to Jesse, puts it up, and she's fouled. Nice bounce pass from Lunsford. Foul is charged to Brittany Garrett just into the game. That is her first, team's fifth. Beller to the line for two. First one's up, rattles in. 6-4, and it is Kennedy Nichols back into the lineup. Second free throw, also good. It's a 1-point game. Lindsay with the basketball, bounce pass over to Alvis, back to Lindsay, to Williamson. 1:45 to go as Williamson's dribbling out front. Lob in to Nichols, puts it up, no good, or blocked by Beller, taken by Baker off the Lunsford. Jump shot from the free throw line, got it. And the Ladycats have their first lead at 7-6. Alvis with the basketball, down the floor in a hurry, in the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay drives the baseline, kicks it out, stolen by Lovin. Lovin pulls it up, has it slapped out of bounds, and a whistle, and that foul's going to be on Alvis.
Yeah, they had another one there on number 24, but wasn't an intentional. The whistle had already blown on the first one.
It'll be Ladycat basketball in side court, front court. Comes into Jesse on the baseline. Ball is deflected, but Baker runs it down, drives into the lane, loses a handle on it. She called for the double dribble, and it is correct. And Prince will come back in. Hines will inbounds it to Williamson. Ladycats with a 1-point lead as Williamson comes into front court. Calls the offense, calls Kennedy Nichols out, gives it over to Lindsay. Good defense. She walked. Almost stolen. Alvis with the basketball, spins in the lane, walked. 47 seconds left as the Lady Wildcats will bring the ball up. You would imagine they're going to play for one shot. Big halftime ceremonies that we'll try to bring to you when the half comes. Lunsford in the front court. Alvis on her, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Beller at the top of the circle. Jesse gives it back to Tristany, drives in the left side, kicks it in the corner to Lovin. Back in the corner to Tristany for three. It's going to be short. And battle for the rebound. Nichols comes out with it. Over to Williamson. 17 seconds. To Alvis, in the middle to Nichols. Back to Alvis, fakes a three, tries to drive, gets cut off by McCutcheon. Comes to the top of the circle at 7 seconds. Backs it back out over to Williamson. She glances at the scoreboard, goes to the left side. And a three up and no good by Hines. It was close. Lady Wildcats lead at 7-6 as we go to the first break. We'll be back. You're listening to WFKN Sports.
Cougar number 11, Sarah Beth Hale, has checked into the game. Sarah Beth Hale, number 11.
Player into the ball game is Sarah Hale for the first time, as Williamson has the basketball out front. Tries to get in the lane, gets cut off, over to Lindsay, over to Hines. Hines back out front to Hale, over to Nichols. She drives, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound to Beller. Nice defense by the Ladycats, off to Lunsford, down the far side. Has it deflected, but recovers. Drives in, kicks it out to McCutcheon. She drives the baseline, puts a shot up, and she's fouled by Nichols.
Coach, come here. All above the free throw line. What do you do?
Nichols picks up her first, and McCutcheon goes to the line for two. And McCutcheon misses her first free throw. 7:30 to go in the half, 7-6 to score. Second free throw is up, got it. Ball in the corner to Williamson. Got it up the floor in a hurry. That was a Tris Kingdon kind of thing. Williamson gets cut off, gets it to Nichols. She puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Hale, but it's stolen by McCutcheon. Off to Lunsford. Tristany into the lane, and she's fouled by Hale.
Well, I just soon hadn't called that. She made the basket.
That is Sarah Hale's first, and the Ladycats will go to the line for one in the bonus. With 7:09 remaining, the Ladycats get in the bonus. Triss has 2 points, misses the free throw. Down to Williamson. Williamson drives in, bounce pass off the foot of the Ladycats. I didn't see any. Was she just trying to bank it off their foot? I didn't see another Cougar down there.
I don't know. I think it was one.
Williamson lobs it in to Hines. She puts a jump shot up. It rolls no good. Lunsford comes out with it down the far side. All the way down, pulls up, jump shot's on the way, no good. Rebound to Bella, right under the basket, puts it up, no good. And Williamson comes out with it. Williamson getting double teamed. Over to Lindsay. To Hale. Hale cross courts it, almost stolen. Hines with it, back to Hale. Hale drives into the lane, kicks it out to Lindsay. Shots up, it was a 2. Abigail Lindsay's 4th point. Tied at 8. Tristany slows it down. Over to Lovin. Into Baker. Baker almost tied up, gets it to Lovin, baseline to Jesse. She drives the baseline, puts a shot up, and gets the basket. Way to force the issue there, Jess.
That's right.
10-8 now as Williamson comes up. Tells Hale to get to the far side, which she does. Dribbling out front, now goes to the far side. Tries to drive in, and they're going to call Lovin for a hand check, I believe. Yep. That is Tamia's second, team's third.
Cougar number 21, Blake Bingham, has entered the game.
Blake Bingham is in the ball game for the Cougars as Nichols takes the inbounds pass. Almost stolen. Bingham with the basketball over to Hale. Hale to the side and Hines for three and got it. Jessica Hines' first basket is a three. 11-10. Cougars over to Tristany. She drives, kicks it out to McCutcheon, and she's called for steps. Prince will come back into the ball game, and Jesse will get a rest.
Yeah, just let them play hard. It's all right. Don't even travel the shot.
Bingham inbounds to Williamson. Lovin waits for her, gets it over to Hale. Hale puts it on the floor, goes into Nichols. Nichols bounce pass underneath, a whistle and a foul. And that foul is on McCutcheon, and that is her second in about 30 seconds. Team's fourth. Jesse will come back into the ball game.
Jesse Beller back on the floor for the Ladycats.
And they'll switch who's taking it out. As Hines steps out, Williams steps back on the court. Prince will get a rest. Hines looking to get it in, still looking. Comes in deep to Williamson. Still dribbling out front, gives it over to Hale. Hale to the top of the circle, has it deflected, taken, and a whistle. Oh, I didn't see that. But the turnover will give it to the Lady Cougars. And Carver will come back in, and McCutcheon will go to the bench. Bingham will inbounds it for the Lady Cougars right at the end of Franklin Simpson's bench. Comes into Nichols. On the left side to Hines. Stolen by Tristany, but it goes off the foot of Hines, recovered by Hale, stolen by Beller. Over to Lunsford. Chris says, we're going to slow this thing down.
Yeah, Chris, good job there.
Beller with the basketball. Carver trying to get loose. Ball is slapped out of bounds by Hale. Cougar defense is pretty good.
Yep.
Paige Van Zant into the ball game as Hale will get a rest.
I think we're helping them out a little bit, though, the way coach is talking.
Inbounds, it comes to Jesse on the baseline. Bounce pass under to Tristany, pulls up from the baseline, puts it up, no good. Carver with the rebound, puts it up, no good. And Nichols with the rebound for Logan County. Off to Williamson. Coming up on the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Williamson to the top of the circle. Bingham trying to get loose, gets the basketball, goes in the middle to Hines. She spins, blocked and taken by Beller. Off to Lovin. Lovin picks up her dribble, gives it over to Beller at the top of the circle. Jesse holds the ball over her head, now dribbles to the left side, gives it up to Baker. Baker with a jump shot, whistle, and she's called for steps. Turnover will give it to the Lady Cougars.
Did she?
I didn't see it. Abigail Lindsay back into the lineup, and Nichols will go to the bench. McCutcheon in, and Tristany will get a rest. 11-10 the score with 3:40. No, Nichols didn't go to the bench. 11-10 the score with 3:45 to go in the half. Williamson with the basketball. In the middle to Hines. Back to Williamson. Underneath. That was Nichols, and Nichols is going to be called, I think, for the foul, and that'll be her second. Yep.
Lady Cougar foul called on Kennedy Nichols, her second, team's ninth.
It will be Franklin Simpson basketball, and Tristany is, I think he's going to, yep, now he sends her in. Ladycats will shoot the bonus, and I believe it is Baker going to the line. She'll have one in the bonus. That's the ninth team foul, on them. We'll be in the double bonus with the next foul. Oshie waiting for the basketball. Shot is up. Got it. 3 points for her. We're tied at 11. Oshie back at the free throw line. Second free throw's in the air. Got that one. Ladycats with a 1-point lead again. Down the far side, Lindsay with the basketball. And she double dribbles.
Yep, did that.
Baker with the basketball. Comes into to Lunsford all the way down into the lane. Kicks it out to Beller. Jesse pulls up for the jump shot. It's no good. Rebound to Lindsay. Off to Van Zant. And a whistle and a foul on Hines.
Pushed her out of bounds.
That is the 10th. Jesse will go to the line for the double bonus. How can you argue with that?
I don't know. That's just what I was sitting here thinking. Must be watching a different ball game on TV somewhere or something, because that was no-brainer there.
Hallie Borders into the ball game. Jesse gets the first.
As that guy said the other night, ball don't lie.
That's right. And McGuire Bolden back into the lineup for the Lady Cougars. 13-11. Franklin Simpson. In and out, no good. Bolden comes up with it. Bolden up to Williams, underneath to Hines, puts a shot up, it's no good. Baker with the rebound off to Lunsford. Tristany really pushing it up the floor. Kicks it out to Lovin, a whistle and a walk. You know, there are a lot of walks. I didn't see that one. I'm not saying she didn't do it. I'm just saying I'm not seeing all these both ways that they're calling.
I thought she threw the ball before her pivot foot left the ground is what I thought. But anyway, I guess it don't matter what we think.
No, that's right. They're doing an awfully good job, I think. Williamson underneath to Hines, puts it up, no good. Ball will belong to Logan County as it goes off of Franklin Simpson. Williamson will inbounds it. 2:38 on the clock. It comes in to Garrett. Garrett out to Bolden. Bolden to the top of the circle to Williamson. Williamson looking underneath, looking at a three. Loving on her. Nice job. Stolen by Baker. Off to Beller. Beller backs it back out to Baker. Drives in. Has the ball slapped. It'll go out of bounds off of Baker's hands. It'll be Logan County's basketball. Nice steal by Oshie.
Yep.
2:12 to go in the half. Williamson calls the play out as she comes across the line. Loving on her. She goes to the right side into the lane, pulls up, puts a shot up, partially blocked, a whistle and a foul. That'll be Jesse's first. Team's fifth.
Pretty late whistle, wasn't it? I thought, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
Williamson goes to the line for two. First one's up. Good. Hale back into the lineup for the Lady Cougars as Williamson will have one more. 13-12 the score. She can tie it and does. Into the lineup, Blake Bingham and also Carly Alvis. Full court man-to-man pressure by the Lady Cougars. It comes in to Lunsford. She dribbles past three underneath the Beller, puts a shot up and in.
Oh, that was good.
Hale all the way down in the middle. That's a walk, and they got it. Garrett. Just one trip down the floor and Williamson's back in the ball game. Coach Baird saw all she wanted of that.
Yeah.
Full court again. Comes into Lunsford. Try to double team her. They're not going to do that. Hale trying to catch her all the way down. Kicks it out to Carver over to Baker to Lunsford. Out to Carver. Baseline. Shots up. No. Baker with the rebound. Out to Lunsford. Tristany over to Carver. Shots up. Got it. Nice pass from Lunsford. Nice shot by Carver's 4-point lead for the Ladycats. Minute 14 to go as Williamson backs it out. Lunsford on her. Goes to the left side. Gives it up to Hale. Hale brings the top of the circle. Bounce pass out to Alvis. Alvis puts it on her hip. What happened?
He called timeout.
Oh, okay. Timeout Logan County. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Ladycats up 14. Into backcourt to take the inbounds throw. Alvis comes out front. Williamson still with the basketball over to Hale. Hale back to Alvis. Alvis at the top of the circle to Williamson. She looks at a three. Loving on her. Out front to Alvis. I'm sorry, that's Hale. Hale still dribbling out front. Goes to the left side. Goes into the lane. Has it deflected by Baker. Run down by Hines. Williamson puts a shot up. It's no good. Ball's loose. Goes off the hands of Hines. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball with 25 seconds left. They're not even going to try to put full court pressure on Lunsford this time. It's Alvis that comes out to take her. She goes to the right side. Just messing with her right now. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Tristany backs it back out at 7 seconds. Now goes to the left side. Offensive foul, moving pick, I believe, on on Jessie.
Sure was.
That'll be her second, team's sixth.
I don't like it, but I have to agree with the call.
Yep, I thought so too. McCutcheon comes in as Jessie's picked up her second. Lovin will go to the bench. 4.2 seconds remain as Lindsay will inbounds mid-back court. Comes into Bolden. 2 seconds. They're not going to get the shot off. She did, but it was way late. 17-13 as we go to halftime. We'll be on a high tomorrow night when we go over to Barron County. Lady Wildcats get the basketball to begin the second half into Beller and over to Baker. And in the meantime, Jamaica Key will pick up her third foul, and 1 second went off the clock.
And there wasn't any doubt about the foul.
Nope. Inbounds to Baker, over to Lunsford. Beller comes top of the circle, takes it, drives into the lane, puts a shot up, rolls good.
Nice job underneath there by Oshie.
Bolden down the far side. Top of the circle for Williamson. 2-3 zone by the Lady Wildcats now as Bolden has the basketball. Lady Cats with a 6-point lead, their biggest lead. Bolden off to Lindsay. Ball's tipped around, taken by Beller, off to Lunsford. Tristany down the far side, over to McCutcheon, puts it up and in. Third point for her, 21-13. In the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay brings it back out front to Williamson. Williamson, bounce pass over to Bolden. I thought so too. Top of the circle to Lindsay. Stolen by Beller. Baker. Baker all the way down, puts a shot up, and she's called for steps, and she did that. That one I saw.
Yep. quit dribbling too quickly. Kennedy's going to have to go out with her third foul.
And Kennedy Nichols will come back in as Bolden inbounds to Williamson. Williamson bounce pass or pass over to the right side and Bolden. Bolden puts it on the floor, tries to get in, gets cut off. Gets it out front to Lindsay. Lindsay to Bolden on the right side. Bolden drives baseline, bounce pass underneath to Nichols, puts it up, it bounces no good. Lunsford with the rebound. Tristany into the lane, pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, gets knocked down. That was kind of a late whistle too.
Yeah.
And the foul is on Abigail Lindsay. That'll be her first, team's second. And Triss will go to the line to shoot 2. She has 4 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, make it 3 for 3. 22-13, a 9-point lead is the biggest. Make it 10 for the Lady Wildcats. Bolden down to Lindsay. In the corner, it goes to Williamson. She'll put up a 3, no good. Baker with the rebound. That's an old Triss Kingdom play. That quick passes down the sideline.
Goes all the way back to John Price.
Yep.
He used to do that.
Lovin to Lunsford. Over to Beller. Jessie drives, puts a shot up. She's fouled by Williamson. That is her first. Nice ball movement by the Lady Cats that time. Jessie will go to the line for 2.
Lady Cougar foul called on Logan Williamson, her first.
Prince at the scores table. Jessie's first free throw rolls off.
Got all kinds of iron and just bounced out on her.
Baker's getting a rest as Prince comes in. Jessie back at the line for her second. Carver comes to the scores table. Will come in on the made shot, and that one is made. The lead is 11.
Christina Carver checks back in for Franklin.
Lady Wildcats trying to go 4-0 in the 13th district as Bolden will bring it up. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Bolden down the right side to Lindsay. Lindsay out front to Hines. Hines does get a bounce pass into Bolden. She puts a shot up and she's fouled by Prince. Tasia gets her first, team's first to the second half. And Bolden will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. That's Ann McGuire's first basket. And Ann McGuire Bolden is the granddaughter of Mickey McGuire. A lot of folks know Mickey over in Simpson County.
Got some kin folks over here.
Steps back to the free throw line. Shots in the air. That one rolls good also. Took it a while. Blake Bingham back in, and Bolden will go to the bench. Still playing with 2 fouls. Lunsford takes the inbounds pass, goes all the way down into the lane, kicks it out to Lovin for 3. Write it down. Her first basket is a 3, and it's a 27-15 game. Hale with the basketball, drives in, kicks it out to Lindsay. Cross courts it to Hines. Hines tries to go bounce pass underneath, picked up by Hale. Oh, that is a bad call. She fell, and then Lovin tripped over her. Tamia picks up. That's really the only one I've disagreed with tonight, but that one looked pretty bad.
I don't think he saw all of that. I think he saw the tail end of it.
Yeah. Inbounds, it comes to Hines. To the right side into the lineup is Garrett. Back out to Hale. Hale goes right side to Alvery. Nope, that's not Alvery. Who is that? That's Bingham. Can't see in the corner.
Nope, I can't either.
Lindsay with the basketball spins, puts a shot up, it rolls good. Abigail Lindsay, 6 point. Tristany pushes it up the floor over to McCutcheon. She drives and she's fouled by, called walk. No, she didn't, called a foul. Lindsay has picked up her second, team's fourth. Lovin coming back into the lineup. 4:47 to go in the third. 27-17, 10-point lead for the Ladycats. They've led by 11. Comes into Baker. Baker over to Lunsford, into Beller. Jesse into the lane. Stops, puts it up, and a whistle and a foul. Jesse will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is charged to Bingham. That is her first. Team's 5th. Beller at the line for 2. First one, got it.
A lot of difference in the Ladycats' first quarter and their third quarter, isn't it?
Got those dresses off and makeup ran a little bit. And now they're in business.
That's exactly right.
Nichols into the lineup as Garrett goes to the bench. Beller will be back. Bolden back in, Williamson back in. Hale out, and Bingham out. Jesse back at the free throw line. Second free throw is good. Danielle Coates in, and Jesse will get a rest with 4:40 on the clock and a 12-point lead, the biggest lead for the Ladycats. Williamson with the basketball. Whistle, time called. A discussion at the scorer's table. Well, we stopped the play to say that the scoreboard had 1 team foul rather than 2, and 2 is correct. Williamson inbounds to Bolden. Bolden back to Williamson. Hines tries to get loose, but Coates with good defense. Cross courts it to Bolden in the lane. Goes in, puts a shot up, a whistle, and that foul will probably be on Lunsford. And it is. That's Tristan's first. Team's third.
They actually put the foul up on the wrong side. It was 6 and 1, should have been 5 and 2.
And 5 is right on that other side. Bolden's shot, good. And McGuire's only gotten points from the free throw line so far tonight. Coates out. Jesse back in. Second free throw from Bolden, got it. And Logan County wants a full timeout, down by 10 to our Lady Wildcats. 4:22 remaining in the third. You're listening to WFKN Sports. Is 5. They've been up by as many as 12. Inbounds to Lunsford. Tristany over to Lovin. Lovin back to Lunsford. Lunsford hustles it into front court, goes in the lane, kicks it out to Carver. Carver drives, puts a shot up, no good. Ball's loose on the floor and still loose. And Nichols comes out with it.
That was rough.
Off to Lindsay in the lane. Runs over. That's got to be a charge. Yeah.
I don't think the Ladycats set up for that one. They just got run over.
Yeah. That is Lindsay's third, team sixth. Full court pressure by the Lady Cougars now, and Bingham back into the lineup for Bolden. Baker will inbounds. Still looking, lobs it in, ball's tipped around, Beller gets it. That's fortunate for us.
Yep.
Tristany into front court, 3:50 to go in the third. Picks up her dribble. Somebody's got to come to her. Bounce pass into Baker. Baker from the free throw line, no. And Nichols with the rebound. Off to Williamson. Williamson down to Lindsay. Ball's deflected, but Williamson gets it anyway. In the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay will put up a three. Nope, it's a two. And got it. 8 points for her. It's a 29-21 game. Inbounds to Lindsay. To Lunsford. To Jesse. Into the lane. Puts it up, and she's fouled by Williamson. Williamson picks up her second. Team seventh. Ladycats in the bonus with 3:12 to go in the third quarter as Jesse goes to the line to shoot two. Rattles out. James, a real opportunity here at the free throw line with the bonus. We got almost a quarter and a half to go in the bonus. Prince in, Baker gets a rest. Jesse goes back to the free throw line. Jesse, one of our candidates that we've talked about tonight. Free throw, short. Rebound goes to Lindsay. Lady Cougars, Carver, a nice job of keeping from running over her as she was trailing her. Left side to Williamson. Williamson drives and a whistle, and Tristany will pick up her second. Team's fourth. It's on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds under the basket. Alvis is back in the lineup. Comes into Lindsay. She puts a shot up. No good. Rebound. Carver fights for it. Gets it over to Lunsford. Lunsford all the way down. Kicks it out to Jesse. Jesse into the paint. Puts a shot up, and she's fouled. And that's going to be on Lindsay. That is Lindsay's fourth. Team's eighth. Jesse back at the free throw line. She was just 0 for 2 last trip. Got that one. Jesse has shot 2, 4, 6. That is her 7th free throw, James, in the third quarter. Second free throw is short. Rebounded off to Nichols. To Van Zant. Van Zant all the way down, puts a shot up, hits the side of the backboard, taken by Carver, off to Lunsford. Tristany into the lane, kicks it out to Baker. Ball is loose on the floor. A good job of hustling, got it to Lovin and to Lunsford.
Oh, mate.
Ball slapped out of bounds by Alvis. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball as McCutcheon will come in and Carver will go to the bit. Nice hustle by C.C. Carver during those minutes. Beller will inbounds. Got some more scoreboard discussion evidently. Our official book and their book.
Well, their book should be down here with that's the reason there's 2 seats there.
Well, we got 8. The scoreboard is right. 18 fouls for them, 14 fouls for us. Jesse Beller waiting the inbounds of basketball. It looks like our book's the one having trouble with the team fouls.
Yep.
Set to go now. Comes into Lovin. Bounce pass over to Lunsford. Tristany working against Alvis. Beller with the basketball, gives it up to Triss, into the lane, scoop shot. Tristany goes to the floor, ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball.
It's been a long quarter, hasn't
It
it?
sure has. Coach Clark wants a full timeout. He's pacing the sideline like a caged tiger right now. 30-21, Franklin Simpson with 2:01 to go in the third. You're listening to WFKN Sport. Wildcat basketball under their own basket as Lunsford will inbounds. Triss holding on to her right hand a little bit. Looking to get it in. Bounce pass into Jessie. Jessie into the lane. Puts a shot up. Looked like she got hammered. Rebound goes to Hines. Off to Williamson. Williamson dribbles out front. Moving pick. Underneath to Nichols. Jessie gets the deflection off to Lovin, over to Lunsford. Lunsford past Williamson all the way down. Puts a shot up. Rolls no good. And a jump ball. It'll be Logan County basketball on the alternate possession. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Everybody may be getting a little tired, you think?
Maybe, especially the old guys.
Alvis in backcourt at 1:30. Goes to the right side, working against McCutcheon. Over to Williamson. She just ran right. Didn't she just run right into Baker?
Yeah. I agree with that one.
Oh, she picks up her first, team's fifth. Williamson looking to get it in. It comes in to Van Zant. It's in the corner to Williamson, back out front to Hines. Right side it goes to Van Zant. Lob in to Nichols. She spins, puts it up, a whistle and a foul. That one's going to be on Oshie too, I believe. Yep, Oshie picked up two quick ones. That's a team sixth. Nichols goes to the line for two. First one is up. Got it. That's her first point. She was not on the team the first time we played them, or was hurt, or that one kicks no good. And the rebound, Beller gets knocked down. And the ball, Hines puts it up and in. How on earth that is not a foul? Logan County foul is charged to Alvis. That's her second, team's ninth. Tristany is the one going to the line. She'll have one in the bonus. First shot, kick. Well, I guess she'll have two. What? That was one in the bonus. I don't know what he told her. No, it's not their ball. It'll be a jump. It'll be a jump ball. No, it's not blue ball. Isn't that right? It just have to be a jump ball.
The jump ball be alternate possession.
Why is it their ball? Well, Logan County gets the basketball, and they'll have to explain that to us sometime because it looked like it should have been a jump ball. The referees messed up. Williamson into front court. Goes to the left side. Nice switch. Stolen by Beller. Off to Lovin. To Lunsford.
He got fouled.
Lunsford over to McCutcheon. McCutcheon walks. You know, Evan hustles hard. We have to remember that Evan is a freshman, and sometimes she gets going a little fast. Took an extra step there. 37 seconds as Alvis gets the basketball over to Williamson. Williamson into front court. Goes to the left side, now to the right side. Bounce pass underneath, stolen by Baker, off to Lunsford. Tristany between the defenses, over to Carver. Puts a shot up, got it. Nice steal and basket. 15 seconds, 32-24 is the score. Williamson looks up at the clock as she trots across the line. 7 seconds, goes to the left side. Loses the basketball, off to Lovin. Lovin loses it. Gets a shot off, no good. Quarter comes to a close. Ladycats lead at 32-24 over Logan County. We'll be back. You're listening to WFKN Sports. And they've decided that is correct.
Well, what was incorrect was a while ago when they didn't change or when they didn't give us a ball.
Lunsford all the way down, puts a shot at blocked by Hines, and it was a good block.
Yep.
But Hines hit it hard enough it goes out of bounds.
Look at Tristan laughed.
It looked like Tris had a wide open shot, and Hines came from nowhere and swatted that ball.
Sure did.
Jesse will inbounds it. Comes in deep to Lunsford. She drives into the lane, kicks it out to Carver. Jump shot's on the way. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Nichols. Off to Bolden. Bolden down to Hines. Under basket. Puts it up. Got it. And I'm going to tell you, the Ladycats just didn't get back that time.
Exactly right.
Lead is at 6 now after being as many as 12. Lunsford into front court in the corner to Lovin. Slapped, stolen, tried to throw it off of the leg. Lunsford shot, no good. Nichols with a rebound. Off to Bolden. Down to Hines, puts a shot up, and Jessie just picked up her third foul. Team 7th. Hines will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and coach wants a full timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to WFKN Sports. 2, please. Well, we got an explanation of why that wasn't a jump ball. I don't think I agree with it, and I'm
don't
going to
think
check
he
it
knew
out.
what you were talking about. I mean, yeah, she missed, but, well, anyway.
Hines at the line to shoot 2. She can cut it to 4. Free throw is up and got it.
Well, right now they're hitting the free throws, and we missed about, 4 or 6 or 5
We
or
missed
something.
5 in the third quarter. That one rolls good also. Inbounds to Lunsford. Tristan getting hammered back there. Beller gets the basketball off to Lunsford. It's tipped. I'm telling you, it is fierce out there. Carver with it. Loses the handle on it. It's loose on the floor. Still loose. Picked up by Nichols. Down to Williamson. She puts it up and gets the basket.
Lead to 2. Should have slowed it down.
Yep. Lunsford down to Carver. Carver to Baker. Baker under to Beller. Beller drives, puts it up. Got her own rebound, puts it up. She's fouled by Nichols. That'll be Nichols' third.
Well, now we've got to hit the free throws. Cut 10 points off of our lead, Steve. We had a 12-point lead at one time. Now it's down to 2. Jesse with a chance to add to the lead.
And we're in the double bonus from now on. Shot is up, rolls good.
What's she talking about?
That'll go to Logan County, but Carver battling.
Sure did. Stepped
Nichols.
right in.
33-30. Bolden into Alvis.
Play some defense here.
Carver waits for it across the timeline. Now goes to the right side off to Bolden. Bolden to the top of the circle and Hines. Hines back to Bolden. Bolden will bring it out to restart the offense. Has Alvis setting the pick. Comes to the left side, spins, goes into the lane, gets cut off. Outside to Alvis, puts up a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Lunsford. Lunsford all the way down, pulls up, puts a shot up, banks it in. Tristan Lunsford. 8 points for her. Logan County hustling back up the floor as Bolden goes into the corner. Off to Alvis. Alvis puts it on her hip. In the middle to Hines. In the lane. Kicks it out to Bolden just inside the arc. Rattles no and a whistle. That's going to be a push on Nichols. And that is 4 for her.
And 2 free throws for the Ladycats.
Yep.
Lead back at 5 for the Ladycats. 35-30. 5:43 left in the ball game.
Jesse goes to the line for the double bonus. Got it. No good. Hines with the rebound, but she gets another. We haven't gotten this number of shot things down yet. They were letting them play for a second, and then they realized it was a double bonus. Jesse can give the Ladycats a 6-point lead. And does. Need a stop here. Bolden down to Alvis. Alvis over to Nichols. Nichols underneath to Williams. She drives, and she's fouled by Tristany. That'll be her third. Team's 8. 5:34 to go in the ball game. 36-30 as Williamson goes to the line. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Shots up, rolls good.
They have hit their free throws.
Yep. Actually, they have not missed a free throw all night. They haven't shot that many. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, I guess they have. And that one rolls also good. Tristany with the basketball. Dribbles past everybody over to Lovin. Bounce pass into Jesse. She puts a shot up. Got it. Alvis with the basketball. Goes to the right side all the way down. Puts a shot up. And
well,
I don't know what happened there. It looked like we just watched the ball bounce out of bounds.
Get ready! Get ready!
Alvis will it. Nope.
Think
Williamson will inbounds it. It's a 6-point lead for the Ladycats. Williamson looking, still looking. Comes in to Nichols. She puts a shot up, hits the bottom of the rim. Beller with the basketball. Off to Lunsford. Tristany got the basket. I don't know who faked who that time. Alvis back at him with an 8-point lead, a whistle, and a full timeout. No, it's a 30-second timeout.
Lead back to 8.
Yeah, Hines stomped her foot at Tristany sort of.
He checks back in after throwing the timeout.
Williamson goes to the right side to Bolden. Cross courts it to Williamson. Trying to get they've got Nichols and Key in the lineup at the same time. 3-point shot on the way by Hines. Rebound goes to Levin, off to Lunsford, and coach says, slow this baby down.
Right, they're back out of their press. No need to be in a hurry. We got an 8-point lead in the ball.
Tristany still dribbling out front. Bounce pass over to Beller. Over to Carver. Underneath to Baker. She spins, puts a shot up. Got her own rebound.
Wow.
And she's fouled. And that's going to be 5 on Kennedy Nichols. Four. I think that's wrong. I'll just tell you. Baker's first one goes in.
Yeah, she comes out anyway, but I think that's what I thought also.
4 or 5?
5.
Oshie's second free throw. Got it. Well, at the end of the third quarter, let's see. She had 2. Well, it doesn't matter. Williamson over to Bolden. Lead is at 10. Bolden, top of the circle, gives it back to Williamson. Williamson to the right side. Now brings back to the top of the circle. Lob into Key. Too strong. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball. Nice defense. C.C. Carver will come back into the lineup for the Ladycats. 4:02 remaining as McCutcheon will come to the bench. Comes into Oshie. Back to Tristany. Tristany over to Levin. Levin bounce pass into Jesse. She spins, puts it up. No good. Carver with the rebound. Backs it out, puts it up. No good. Who's it going to be on? I mean, it's going to Logan County.
Yeah, we.
3:47 to go. 10-point lead for the Ladycats. Williamson with the basketball. Williamson working against Lunsford. Comes to the left side. Still trying to get to the baseline. Puts a shot up and in. Jesse to Lunsford. Lunsford dribbles past Hines. Gets it over to Lovin. Bounce pass into Jesse. Baker puts it up, no good. Lovin with the rebound off to Lunsford. Yes, girls, we don't need to be in this big a hurry. To the right side to Beller. 3:08 to go. Jesse puts the ball on the floor. Dribbling out front, gets it to the top of the circle. Hines backs off. Gives it to Lunsford. Tristany. Bolden not close enough for a count yet. Tristany dribbling in the corner down to 2:48. Now she gets a count. Now backs off. Goes to the right side. Gets separation. Starts, breaks, gets separation. Now they're trying to double team her and threw it away. But, James, they used about 40 seconds off the clock that time. Lindsay back in along with Peyton Van Zant. Oh, it's our ball. It went off their hands.
Well, that's what I thought.
Beller will inbound. Well, I had 3 in front of me. Beller will inbounds. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Coach Baird is,
She tipped the ball. I mean, that was.
Coach Clark's helping them with it. They had deflected it. And you agree, so I was blocked out, so I'm with you. Gets it to Tristany. And threw it away. Nobody deflected that one, I'm afraid.
No.
It was a rocket worthy of Jackson Caudle the way she threw it, though, I'll tell you.
No doubt about it, was there?
2:28 to go. Ladycats with an 8-point lead. Williamson walks it up. Crosses the timeline at 2:20. Goes left. And in the corner to Key. Key out front to Van Zant. Van Zant into Lindsay, a whistle and a foul. And the foul is charged to Carver. It's Cece's first.
One in the bonus.
Lindsay goes to the line. She has 8 points, first appearance at the free throw line, and it rolls no good. Rebound to Beller. Off to Lindsay. Almost stolen by Van Zant. Over to Carver. Back to Lunsford. Van Zant on her. Try to kick a ball to Carver, out front to Beller. I guess it doesn't matter if you try to kick it as long as you don't make contact.
Right.
To Lunsford. To Beller. To Lunsford, over to Baker. 1:38 to go.
Well, the big girls got to come out and get her.
8-point lead for the Ladycats. Key comes out on Baker. Baker dribbles out of it, gets it over to Beller. 1:27. Jesse gives it to Lunsford. Lunsford back to Beller at 1:20, over to Baker. Puts it on the floor, gives it up to Lovin. But Lovin back to Baker. That's a hand check. Williamson gets her third. And Oshie goes to the line for the double bonus.
Ran over a minute off the clock there, Steve, and still got a 8-point lead and free throws coming. 2 of them, as a matter of fact.
And right now, the best free throw shooter in the game for us shooting them. I hope it didn't jinx her.
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
didn't.
9-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. What is it now? Timeout.
Timeout.
See what it is. It's a full timeout. That's all she's got left. 1:09 to go. 43-30.
Kennedy Nichols checked in before the first horn.
You sure?
I think he
Not
just.
one.
I think he just gave us a sideline warning.
Throw your flag.
Oshie is back for her second free throw. She can give us a 10-point lead here with 69 seconds left. Evan McCutcheon to the scorer's table. Oshie shot. Got it.
Wow. 10-point lead.
Evan McCutcheon checks back in for Lady Wildcats.
Lindsay with the basketball, gives it up to Van Zandt into the lane. Blocked by Baker. Oh, that's a late whistle.
What are we doing?
That is third foul. Team's 10th. James, I didn't see that one. She get two.
Neither.
No
Making
good.
a difference.
56 seconds left. Ladycats with a 10-point lead. Second free throw from Van Zandt. Good. Full court pressure. 9-point lead for the Ladycats into Lunsford. Tristany has it slapped away. Ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball at 51 seconds.
Set you diagonal now. Get ready. 60, get over. Get a turn now. Get out of the way.
Lunsford with the basketball. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Beller in front court. Over to Carver. Carver down. Puts a shot up. No good. And not exactly sure we...
First you don't switch. Keep on point.
Evan McCutcheon back on the floor for the Ladycats.
It'll be Logan County basketball. Lindsay into Van Zandt. Van Zandt brings it across at 38 seconds, goes to the left side. Kicks it out to, who is that? That is Peyton Van Zandt, and she gets the basket. 3 points for Peyton Van Zandt. It's 44-37. It's a 7-point lead. It's a full time.
Get him checked out.
30.9 seconds left, 44-37. Jesse will inbounds it. Somebody's got to move. Comes into Lunsford. Tristany.
He's
Has
trying
it
to
slapped.
foul her and couldn't.
And a double dribble will give it to Logan County.
They were pushing and shoving and grabbing, trying to get a foul, and they called for a walk instead of a foul. So
25 seconds left, 44-37, Franklin Simpson. Williamson will trigger the inbounds. Still looking, still looking. Comes in to Keys. She puts it up, a whistle and a foul.
Come on, Frankie.
Foul is on Carver. That is her second. And
I don't know about that one.
Kennedy Nichols goes to the free throw line for two. First shot, rolls good.
Well, we're kind of making it close.
Yep, 44-38, 23 seconds left. Peyton Van Zandt in. So Peyton and Page both in the lineup. And Nicholas Kennedy, or Kennedy Nichols, I should say. That one is no good. Rebound, and she just picked up, I believe this is her 5th this time.
Well, probably about 6. If it was 4 the last time, it's got to be 5 now.
And Tamia, excuse me, Tamia will go to the line. Is it just me, or does it seem like we've been playing this ball game for 2 weeks?
Almost. It's going on the 10 o'clock hour. Of course, we have had some long time in between games, but still seems like a pretty long game.
Tamia's first shot, got it.
That's the way, girl.
4 points for her. Lead is at 7. Second free throw. Good.
You knew the queen was going to hit them, didn't you?
Absolutely. Williamson back in. 22 points. Well, the Wildcats have taken a full timeout now, so we will take this break. Ladycats up 46-38. You're listening to WFKN. Logan County has 1 3 on the night. That one was Jessica Hines. And, yep, Jessica is in the lineup as Van Zant brings it up, goes to the right side. Underneath to Key, puts it up and in. 10 seconds left. Stolen. Hines puts up a 3. It's going to be off. It doesn't hit anything. And 3.4 seconds. Ladycats with a 6-point lead and 3.4 seconds left. You would think.
You would hope.
Yes, you would hope. Jesse will inbounds it. Lunsford gets it. And
Piles.
Van Zant, Paige Van Zant, picks up her first. And we'll go all the way to the other end of the floor so that Lunsford can shoot the double bonus.
Hey, I'm ready to go home.
First shot. Yeah, got it. Rattled, bounced, and rattled, and fell through. 11 points for Triss. No good. Rebound goes to Hines, off to Williamson. Wildcats win it 47-40 over Logan County. We'll be back with the scoring and the stats after these messages.
Monday night, we have the JV varsity boys Summerlander. Boys JV varsity Monday night.